Right, making little houses. Light up ones, some flicker, some stay on, some change colour. Windows with quality street wrapper, cardboardy ones. Now I show you how to do, how to make, gingerbread houses too. And the sweets. You see all the sweets and the gingerbread man on top. There you go. Right. Let's begin. Let me pull this down. Right. You're going to make the general house first. Yeah. Right. To do, need long plates. I use my old plates for the dies. This is a block die. It will cut card, material, anything like Sizzix house die, and you can get attachments to go on it for house windows with blinds, to make the churches, to make the slates on the roof. But this, you need the basic one, and you've got to have 2 base plates, and be careful because the blades face upwards. So let's clean it. I recommend a kitchen brush and just to brush the bits off. Okay, right, let's get this out, and then you put the card on. But you do need like an A3. It won't take a 12 by 12, it's too short. But you could cut out that half first and then the other half after, to get the garden and the chimney and everything. But I only need the house. I'm not worried about the garden or the chimney. Central heating house, innit? Right, I'll move this up the way to begin. Right, so right, let's go. I use Coca-Cola boxes, but you can use cereal boxes. Something just, quite sturdy. Right, so cut the 2 house, when you've cut them all out and you've picked all the windows out, it's quite easy to do. I've cut out loads of them, but when you do the windows, they just all fall out literally with your fingers. Yeah, and then fold the tabs back first, and then fold it in half. Yeah. So anyway, I've cut a lot of pieces ready for my neighbours and things. So first I would cut them out and just fold the tabs back first, then fold it in half. Then I would recommend gluing the side where the door is, the door opens as well. That side, glue there, and then stick the plain one that hasn't got a tab on it onto the side, but before the fold, so that it can bend just before, like so. When I did earlier, see, it's glued, so you've got it just before the fold. Right, step 1, and then I would decorate the windows with strips of curtains. The curtains I use with 2 scraps of ribbon halfway, where the window is, so that you can see the curtains with the window each when it's done. See, so piece of ribbon, quality street wrappers. Decorate the windows first. So I've got a bag, I keep them. Roses, quality street wrappers. Just cut them into 4, so you've got 4 squares, and I put them in a little box. So you've got little squares, and I wouldn't glue the plastic. I would glue around the window before putting them on. And a little piece of ribbon, to put down the sides for the windows. That's right, that's that piece done. And then you can also cut out acetate into little squares to make the plastic, which I've done on the top windows, you can see. But don't glue just glue around the window a little gap, and then place the plastic on for your window. Glass window, well, it's plastic. Quality street wrappers, ribbon. You could even use pattern card. Make sure the pattern's facing the window side. Right. So then that's that step. Next stage. Let's get the next stage. The next stage is the roof. Yeah. So when you've glued that, then glue the outside to make the base of the house. Yeah. Glue the tab, and then go out. Come on, fingers, hand, to make the cube. You know, like the house base. Yeah. And then when you've done that, then you need to stick the roof on. But I would push the roof, this cut out piece here, face it towards the doorway, yeah, and push it right down into the roof like that. That's step one, sort of the next step, I should say. And then glue the tabs inside, yeah, to get that on, and then glue those two side pieces in the back and glue it down just to get your next stage of your house. Alright, so you've got that cut out going behind the porch piece, yeah, like so. Glue the tabs, push it down, and then the other side, glue the tabs, push down, and I would hold it for a bit to make sure it's dry. Yep, that's the basic house. Yeah, so that's your roof. Next stage, you've glued your roof on. Quick and yeah, I have help. I have a lot of help tying knots and things. So then you've got your porch. Yeah. So you glue the tabs, the two little tabs that's on the edge. Yeah. And then I lost the tab. Don't worry, I've got plenty more ready made. So you don't put the pointed end forward. The pointed end goes at the back, so that straight piece, fold it, the pointed end goes at the back of it. So you glue your tabs and you push it on and you pinch so that those two tabs are gluing onto your porch. Yeah, this is the next stage. Watch, I'll be so quick gluing it. Yeah. You can have. So then you've got your porch stuck. Yeah, you just pinch and hold it until it dries. Yeah, then the next step is the step. Next step is the step. So a step cuts out like this, and I would glue the little tabs and stick them behind the piece and glue that first to make the step. Yeah, glue the tabs, push it in, hold till it's dry, and then you will have a step like this. This will be the front, and the other piece is not glued. It goes towards the house. That's the front. And you glue that, and just glue the bottom of the tab, this piece, and stick it on the door and hold it till it dries. See? So that piece there, the nice piece is facing you. So this piece will glue. Make sure it's underneath the door so the door can open. So when you've done it, you will have your step on. Yeah? So then you can decorate. Let me put these back because I'm going to lose them. Then the fun begins with decorating them. So we need to finish. So these, you can change it. If you look, you have this, the basic house, and you can put the arch windows on. Yeah. So this can become, yeah, the basic house can become a church. Whoa. So you will get arch windows, different kinds of windows, which you can glue. I'm going to put on the side one, but you can glue on top to transform it. Yeah. Then you can put, you can also have, I've done them different colours, you can see, you have these windows. When you fold the tabs back, it will become like a front window, like a raised window. You can put a window box on them and everything. You can also have windows with the blinds on them. I don't know if you can see. The shutters, the shutters of the windows. And all you do is glue it on top, which will transfer it. You can do whatever colour you want, and just done it that so it'll show up. Then you can also get doorways, different doorways to open up a church, and then you can put these blocks on the top, like so. Because you can see the top piece with the bell in it. Yeah. So when you've done this would, the V would fit over the porch. Yeah, like so. Yeah, and you've stuck it. Yeah, but I'm not sticking it because I don't want to do that. And then you'll get another long piece, and when you've glued the tabs together, you will stick this on top. Yeah, like so. So you've got the top piece and the bottom base on top, and then I would recommend putting your bell in and have a piece of a piece of string. You can get a bag of bells. Where's my bells? You get lots of bells, little touchy ones. I'm going to drop some. Normally I can get them up with the brushing pan. So they're cute little bells. They ring, little tinglings to go in the tower. Yeah, chuck those over there. So put your bell in first at this stage, stick that on. Yeah, and then you've got the sphere, which when you stuck it together, I lost that one too. I'm losing everything. Anyway, you get the general idea. You would have a church, and you can put stained quality street wrappers behind, and they're quite cute. So to get the extras, so you need the basic house one, and then you can buy all these. This is the roof one. Yeah, to get the different slates on the roof. We have a lot of houses. There's another one, and they're all physics, but they're very clever. And then you can do different designs, you know. And it's got all the different ones got different designs to do to make these houses. See, they're physics, and they're quite thick. You need 2 B plates to cut them out. Then you can put lights in them. Let's move them all up the way. You can get chargeable lights. My daughter bought me them for Christmas. I'm very lucky, I've got kind children, and they charge with USB lead. So you've got little ones. So when you take them out, you just switch them on. There you go. And then you can put them, I don't know if you can see it, but it's lit, and you can put them underneath your houses to light up. See, I'll have to hold it, won't I? Anyway, that's those ones. You can also buy the ones where you pull the tab out, and they come in sets of 2 or 3. You pull a ticket out and switch them on. Like so. These are a different one again. There's a switch. And then you can get the coloured ones when you put the lights under them. Oh, I might have to hold that. How am I going to do that? I know. I'm good at ideas. I know what. I'll put it under there, put that on, and then I'll load the little box. Oops, no, it's not going to take. Come on, you. There you go. When I drop that one, I know I'm good, and I. Oh, we put that on there. But you get the general general idea. So you can see them. Where the little windows light up. So anyway, it's food for thought. If I move